Welcome everybody to part 2 of my antelope hunt. If you missed part 1, it's right up here. But a little bit of background. I haven't even been antelope hunting really since that one. I came out a couple days and brought my bow with me when I was bird hunting with the dogs. But other than that, haven't even really concentrated on it. And my freezer is so full right now I can barely fit another animal in it, but this is probably my favorite antelope tag that I get, so I'm not gonna let it go to waste. I only have 3 days of season left, so I got the boomstick with me and hopefully gonna find a nice buck here. But this is probably my second favorite time to hunt antelope, because this is when they start herding up for the late fall and into winter, and so you usually get to see a bunch of bucks in one herd. So hopefully we see a lot of bucks today and get a shot at one. It is nice days, nice and calm, but we'll see what happens. So let's get to it. There's a nice little herd, a couple smaller bucks in there. We'll remember where they're at and leave them alone for now. Like I said, they're starting to herd up, so you can usually find 3 or 4 bucks in one herd and kind of take your pick. So you'll see a lot of this last week of antelope season. You'll see a lot of antelope grouped up together, so you kind of have your choice of bucks here and there. But we're gonna keep looking. There's another area I want to check out before I even come back to these guys. But there was other hunters right down the road, so I don't know if they're deer hunting or antelope hunting, but if they're antelope hunting, they're gonna be able to pretty much get off the roadways and take down however many tags they have. But oh well. Well, I probably should have gone after that small herd I saw here a few minutes ago. It's been the only group of antelope I've seen on public land so far. So, and there's about 4 or 5 different other hunters up here, which is really weird for this time of year. But we're gonna go to another spot that I have picked out and get there and see if there's anything even hanging out. If not, just come back in the morning. There's a couple does. Those are the only other ones I found on public so far. But I'm gonna sneak up there and see if there's not a buck with them, because they're in a pretty stockable position if there is. No buck, just 2 does. It's kind of making sure that bedded one wasn't wounded or anything. She kind of looked sick, but I think she's fine, so we're gonna leave them alone. I do have an any antelope tag, but this year's been so hard on these antelope with the winter and the spring and everything like that, that the numbers are really not that great. So I'd much rather damn roads, much rather take a buck than harvest a doe, and I'd much rather even eat my tag than take a doe right now. So that's my 2 cents on that thought. Try to get these antelope back. Hopefully the winter is nicer to them, and definitely way down from last year. And this year's hunting has been up like crazy. I've seen more vehicles out here than I ever have on the last few days of season, and it's almost, and when I was out here hunting with Ellen, it was absolutely insane how many hunters there were. So this year's just definitely been a harder year for everything, but we're gonna get back to hunting. All right, I just found an antelope. He looked really wide and kind of goofy, so I'm gonna go after him. We got to make our way around and peek over on top of the hill, but he's he'll be within shooting distance. He probably already is with this wind though. I want to be within 200. So here we go. Alright, we're gonna sneak around this little hill and then we're gonna poke right up on top of it and be right on top of them. So I have a really bad wind right now, but we're kind of just gonna pop over the hill and see if they're there. So I just have a couple hundred more yards to go, and I'm gonna belly crawl up the rest of it, but we're gonna see if they're still there. It might be a quick shot, but we'll get it done. They're right over there, just right over the hill, probably 250. So I'm gonna crawl up to this little berm, get situated. We're gonna get a shot. Wind's doing good. It's blowing this way. They're up there. So let's do this. See the buck. I got a really good place to shoot right up here too, nice and flat. Just ranged them. They're too far for a shot in this wind right now, so I'm gonna get out of there and put line of sight here real quick and drop down a little lower. The wind's swirling right now, but hopefully it didn't reach them. We'll see here when we creep up over this little berm. They should be within 300. We'll see. The doe saw something, so they're kind of on edge. Ah, they just spooked. Shoot. You guys thought I was gonna leave without killing at least one prairie dog, huh? I have to. Might cost me a couple bucks in a shell, but you can't pass up these opportunities. Let's get one or two. Good morning. Well, I guess this will be like day 2 of part 2 here. Yesterday I found some antelope, but struggled to get on them. I should have gone after a group that I seen first off, but I opted not to, and some hunters came right in behind me and shot them, but that's what it is. So we drove out early this morning, and now we got about 15-minute wait before shooting light. We're gonna see if we can't glass them up. Hopefully we find some. Second to last day here. So, kind of running out of time. Alright, I just barely got enough light to glass, and almost right back where I saw that small herd yesterday. I just saw a couple antelope backs. I don't know if they're bucks or not. It's still too dark to see, but I'm gonna make my way over there. It's not very far, but we're gonna go take a look and if there's a buck in the group, and I decided I like him and we're gonna take him. But I'm trying to get to him before it's actually less busy this morning than it was yesterday afternoon out here. All I've seen is ranchers, so, and it's Saturday. So I don't know what's going on, but I'll take it. Make the best of it while I can. Here we go. All right, so update time. Those 2 antelope I saw were just does, and I've only seen like 2 or 3 more, all on private. So I don't know what's going on, where these antelope are, but this is probably the worst I've seen it in a long time up here. So, but we're gonna keep grinding out. It's a beautiful morning out. God, it's so nice and calm and cool that it's just nice to be out here. But, all right. That's frustrating. I just popped over a hill and there's 2 bucks standing on the road, and they took off towards the private side. They're literally just crossing the road up there. Sweet. Those antelope are officially on public land. Alright, they saw me kind of coming, so we're kind of just gonna go up to this hill and peek over them and see if they even are still around. But it's so wide open out here, I kind of had no other choice. But we'll see. Well, my impatience got the best of me. I should have waited for him to move farther down. But oh well. I guess on to the next ones. They ran off, and it's flat ground and they're pretty damn close to private, so I'm not even gonna try. Oh well. Okay, so we got a couple does spotted. They're acting really weird, like there's something hanging out in the draw below them. So I'm gonna walk around and kind of peek up and see if there aren't a couple bucks hanging out where I can't see them right now. So we're back in the same spot where we put that stalk on yesterday. Those 2 antelope, so hopefully they're still back in here. I just busted over a hill. There's a whole herd back here. Over the hill. I have a bunch of sagebrush in my way. I can't see them. They're right below me. I don't know if that was a clean miss or not, so I gotta get up on him. He was still walking with him the last time I saw him go over the hill, but I just don't know how I missed him. But I'm gonna try to go get on him here real quick and see if I can't figure out if I hit him or not, or what happened. Well, let me relive that embarrassment for you. I don't know if I jerked the shot. I know I rushed it because I didn't have a good rest, and I didn't feel like I had the time. I thought they were going to start running, but so I know I rushed it. I don't know if I hit him. I thought I did. I thought I saw blood on his shoulder, but I looked all around. I covered every single one of these draws, up, down, found the herd way over on private. They weren't even close enough to where if I could see if he was there or not. I looked all over with my binos on the private. I couldn't see anything laying down. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to go look back at the footage, but he's he was walking fine and looking fine, and I just couldn't get a second shot. One, because he kept moving in and out of the herd, and the herd was milling around him, and I just couldn't get a second shot that I felt comfortable with. I don't know. I left these behind me because they were making too much noise, and I feared that if I had them, I'd be too visible to the antelope. So that's why I shot offhand. I don't know, but I couldn't find an antelope, couldn't find any blood, so I'm chalking that up to a miss. But that's frustrating. I've been hunting all day, covered a lot of miles in the truck, and barely found any antelope, and then I finally find an entire herd, and I whiff a shot like that at under 150 yards. So I'm pretty disappointed in myself. I don't know. Well, everyone, there you go, the end to my 2019 antelope season. It definitely wasn't what I wanted it to be, but that's how it goes. That's hunting. We all miss. Sometimes you just can't explain why you miss, how you miss, but you miss. So I thank you guys for watching along. Hit that like button. It helps me out a ton. Comment below what bullets you're using in your rifles this year. I personally am using the Hornady ELD-X's, and I am in love with them. But if there's something that you think I should try or test out or even give a review on, put it down in the comments below, and I'd be more than happy to take a look into them. And also, do not forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. So I hope you guys are having a great season. Shoot straight and be safe.